So the other thing is I said I had no money. And I didn't even know what a venture capitalist was at that point. And even if I did, no venture capitalist was going to give me any money. We already established I had no business experience. I was going into a market straight after IBM. And I'm still a woman, and I like being a woman, so that wasn't going to change. So I had to finance this company. $2,000 obviously didn't get me too much. We did get HP to let us use computers at night. So we'd go to their offices down in Santa Clara, and we'd work from 12 o'clock at night till 6 in the morning on a computer they let us use. But we still need a little more money than that. So we financed the company by getting deposits from our customers. We took a 20% deposit on the hardware that we actually sold to the company. We bought the hardware from Hewlett-Packard and then resold it, and the software. And these 20% deposits were the total of funding that Ask ever got. And that took the company to the point that we were profitable. Clearly, my entrepreneurial first venture was scary. I gave up a good job at General Electric. There was a fear of failure, but I believed in myself. I believed that this was a good market, that we were ahead of the market. You always want to be ahead of the market. People were just starting to think that the mini computer can do something. And it's not too surprising because the first mini computer that we were successful at programming had only 15 megabytes of disk and a 16K of total memory. So just imagine that today. I mean, I think the JPEG is clearly more than that. So, and our first real customer is Hughes Aircraft. So we got all this data and our programs on a computer that size. But we were ahead of the trend, and we became the first company to develop a complete manufacturing and financial management software for a mini computer. In fact, we were one of the first companies to have packaged software. And in spite of everything that we did wrong, we became pretty successful.